G'day guys, HJ Bricks here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I certainly am. And today I am super excited because we are going to be looking at the brand new Ironman HulkBuster Lego set. That is right, Marvel has just released this fantastic masterpiece. This is the biggest Lego mech ever and the largest Lego Marvel set ever. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Now guys, everybody knows who Iron Man is. He is, of course, by far the best Avenger. And for any of you who think that Captain America is actually better, you guys would just be wrong. Iron Man, he's literally got repulsors. He could destroy Cap any day of the week. And we pretty much saw that in Civil War. A lot of you might say that Iron Man lost, but I'm pretty sure that we could see Captain America walking away, going on the run, and not being able to show his face to the rest of society for the rest, or for a very long time after that. So I'm going to take that as a big W for my man, Iron Man. But in the end, of course, they did become best friends and teammates again in Endgame, and we had that fantastic final showdown where, Tony sacrificed himself and he really earned Cap's respect. He was no longer just a billionaire playboy philanthropist. He was the one to make the team move. So you gotta love Marvel. So many amazing characters, amazing storylines. But of course, coming back to Iron Man, one of his biggest suits that he ever makes is, of course, the HulkBuster. And so we first see the HulkBuster in Avengers Age of Ultron. And so the purpose of the HulkBuster is to take out the Hulk. And so it is an enlarged, scaled up version of the just original Iron Man suit. And so what it does is basically these bits of armor wrap around and attach themselves to the original Iron Man suit in order to just make him bigger and more powerful so that he can face the Hulk. We can see that all these, we can just see the size or the scale of the HulkBuster when he's compared here next to the Hulk. And even though a lot of people don't like Age of Ultron and they think it is the weakest Avengers movie, this was a really fantastic movie in my opinion, just for that character development as we started to see, some of the good guys turn on each other. I think that's one really fantastic thing that Marvel has been able to pull off, especially considering we saw a really similar thing in Civil War where we had the two teams against each other. And so this was such an amazing scene to see the true power that Hulk is really capable of when he gets angry, not like what we've just seen in the She-Hulk show. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I wasn't the biggest fan to say the least, but still a fantastic scene and a fantastic set to now be produced into Lego. So here, of course, is the Infinity Saga HulkBuster. This thing looks sick as this has a whopping 4,049 pieces. So as I said before, this is the largest Lego Marvel set ever. It is recommended for ages 18 and up, and it is set 76210. I believe this one will be releasing on shelves on the 1st of November, or, around about that time there. Now, the first thing I'll say when you're looking at this set is the chest is a little bit odd, and we'll get to that shortly about why they've gone with this sort of design, but you can see that it does have a very kind of broad, flat chest area there, and it's definitely an interesting design choice. I'm not sure if I necessarily would have gone for that if I was designing this Lego set, but nevertheless, it still looks very nice. Now, some of the other features we can see here is we do have the little arc reactor in the chest there, and I think that arc reactor is a little bit small. It's definitely interesting, but I think this is really one of those sets where you would have to see it in person to know just how good it looks. Now, of course, there has been a variety of HulkBusters released by Lego over the years. As we can see, we have this one from the kind of What If series. We have this one from called the HulkBuster Smash. That would have been, of course, from Age of Ultron. We had this one, which was a kind of like a UCS version, so obviously not to the scale that we're getting this new UCS version, but that was a nice one there, and that came with a little, HulkBuster plaque and stuff as well. And then the final one we got was, of course, when Bruce Banner would have been piloting it in Infinity War during the Wakandan battle. But as I said, a huge variety of this set have been produced in the past. So of course here is a bit of a look at the scale and the size of this set. This thing is absolutely massive, just taking up so much space on the desk. And one thing I really like about this set, just, to start off with, is the fact that it's that red and gold. And so obviously they wouldn't be able to go for some other color, but most of the big sets we see produced by LEGO are things like the Star Wars ships, in which case they're all that grey scale. And so it is really nice to get a little bit of pop of color, a little bit of hot rod red in there, as Iron Man would like to say. Now, the dimensions for this set, as I said, are massive. So it has a height of 21 inches or 52 centimeters tall. It's got a width of 19 inches or 47 centimeters and a diameter of 10 inches or 24 centimeters. So a very big set, and you're going to want a lot of room on your shelf for this one. Now, another feature here is that we do have 3 light bricks present in this build, and so the first one is of course for the arc reactor in his chest, and then the second 2 are for the little repulsors that we can see there on his hands. So that'll be interesting to see how well they're able to incorporate those into the hands, because obviously mechs usually have quite thin hands, so this one is definitely going to be a good set to actually see in person, and I really am interested to see how they manage to kind of balance the weight of this set, because as I said, this is the biggest mech and it is huge. Now, the feature that I was talking about before, as I mentioned, you can see that the scale doesn't really look right for that chest area there, but the reason why is because you can actually fit the smaller Iron Man inside of this mech. That is right, so if you buy that smaller Iron Man for about $80, I believe, separately, you can actually put him inside the HulkBuster's chest. And I think that is a really, really cool addition to this set. I'm not sure how many people are going to do it, and I think it's a little bit strange considering you can't actually see the Iron Man that's inside once he's in the HulkBuster. It kind of seems like you're spending that $80 for no reason other than to have the complete collection, I guess. But that is another feature that they have incorporated into this set. Now, just another one thing while we're on this page, in terms of, special pieces for this set, I don't think there will be too many new pieces other than that brand new molded headpiece for, of course, Iron Man's mask. But that's about all for the set for now. Now, we can also see that we are getting the UCS styled plaque. So, of course, this says the Infinity Saga Iron Man Mark 44 HulkBuster, Armor Class Special Iron Man Suit, Armor Type, Extra Heavy Duty Modular Armor, Armor Height 24 feet, Special Features, Multiple Repulsors, Add-ons from Veronica, Armor Capabilities, Super Durability, Super Strength, and Power Core Arc Reactor. And now, of course, we can also see we're getting a very nice Tony Stark here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any dual molded legs or anything like that, but this is a brand new torso print where we kind of have that half of his arm is in armor and half of it's not. Then we just have, the chest piece and the arc reactor there. Of course, standard face, standard hair, and then just got a little hammer and a wrench. So a very nice exclusive figure to add into this set, which you're definitely going to want when you're spending about $600 Australian dollars on this Marvel set. So there you go, guys. That was just a quick rundown of the brand new LEGO Infinity Saga Mark 44 HulkBuster. Please let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Will you be picking this one up for your own collection? As I said, $600 is a little bit of a steep price, but I think this looks like a fantastic set and a must-have for any Marvel fans. Marvel has been getting really, really lucky the bottom half of 2022. Of course, we've got this HulkBuster, and then we also had that Black Panther bust just a bit earlier in the year. So definitely a great time to be a Marvel fan. But guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. It really helps my channel and I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great one and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.